This is Wizard Chunk, an Xtreme Onechunk Ironman account starting at the Wizard Tower south of Draenor. If you aren't familiar with the Onechunk account, it's where an account locks themselves to a single 64 by 64 chunk of the RuneScape map. The goal is to complete all the tasks within the chunk before randomly moving to a new chunk. This means completing the highest skilling challenges, quests, and diaries as far as you can, all the best in slot gear, and more. Wizardy has quite a bit of work to do, so let's explain all the tasks at hand. The tasks are to get 5 attack to wield a steel weapon, 40 defense to wear rune armor, obtain a mithril chain body and mithril square shield, a steel scimitar, a rune medium helm, a blue wizard robe and hat, and a staff, and to complete the first step of Imcatcher. This all seems pretty straightforward until you learn that the only way to obtain our best in slot gear is to kill the lesser demon at the top of the wizard tower. This bad boy is level 82 and is locked behind these bars for this wizard's, reasons? Our only way of killing this demon is with mage, as there are no ways of training range in this chunk. Our only way to obtain runes is to kill these wizards that are scattered throughout the tower. But none of that matters anyways until we get to 33 magic, because without telegrab, there's no way to reach what it drops. With all that out of the way, let's get started. This is Wizard Chunk, an Xtreme Onechunk Ironman account. Wait a minute, didn't you just do this? Yeah, I did. So you can skip all the rule explanations and kind of just get right into the juicy parts. Okay. This is Wizard Chunk. Kinda. But in RuneScape 3, an Xtreme Onechunk mirror of Wizard Chunk. He's also starting in the Wizard Tower south of Draenor, but has a completely different set of tasks in front of him. On top of finishing the tasks in Old School, both accounts must be finished with their tasks before rolling a new chunk. But aren't our maps pretty different? How is this one gonna work? I guess we'll find out when they differ a lot, like for example, Zaya or Ashdale. But for now, we'll just roll with it. The RS3 tasks are as follows: 10 woodcutting to get oak logs, 20 fire making to get oak incense sticks, 25 fletching to make an oak shield bow unstrung, obtain the blue wizard set and leather boots as our best in slot gear. We also have to complete the rune mysteries and rune memories quest, as well as start Imcatcher. The real grinds are related to the titles and achievements that we have to unlock. We need to get 50 prayer to accept an additional rune memories reward, 99 magic to obtain the Archmage title, which becomes available after rune memories, and unlock all of the uniques from the rune span minigame. That's going to require 105 rune crafting. 105? Don't skills only go up to 99? Some skills in RuneScape 3 have true mastery and others just have virtual levels, but they all go to 120, just like yours. Rune crafting has virtual levels, which saves us from a level 120 grind, but 105 unlocks the ability to buy the Hungry Hood from the Rune Span reward store. Alright, well if that's all you have to do, let's actually go ahead and get started. Let me do this. Let me get a little hello, nice little wave, and a little thinky think, because we got a bit of stuff to do, and we're just gonna get right into it with getting our attack up to 5 and wielding rune armor, which I think we can get from the demon at the top. So we've got a bit of stuff to do. The wizards here are probably going to kick my ass, but we do have a couple of tasks we can knock off right in the beginning here. So we do have some best in slot ranged melee and magic sitting here on this table, which is our good friend these leather boots. Boom, task complete. Now to figure out the rest of the tasks. So first things first, let's kind of go through a bunch of the tasks here. So we've got logs here that are already pre-cut, which is perfect because we don't have an axe. I don't think we can get a tinderbox or a knife, so we can't do any fletching or fire making. Let's just go right up to the top step here. So we do have this lesser demon, level 82, which is going to be the source of quite a bit of our best in slot gear. So we do have a task to wield a steel weapon. This lesser demon drops that steel weapon. Fantastic. We have a task to wear rune armor, which means we need to get to 40 defense, which might take a bit, but it's also dropped by this lesser demon. So that's also good news. We have to get our best in slot mithril chain body and mithril square shield from this lesser demon, as well as a bunch of the runes to cast higher level spells. So we can get fire runes from him in order to cast high alchemy, which is a task here. So 55 magic is going to be the longest grind that we have to do in this task. But other than that, most of it is really just us trying to get this lesser demon down. We do have a quick task here to start a quest for Imp Catcher. I don't think that there are any imps here, but we did at least do task 1, so that's great. We do not have a source. I take that back. I think there's a chicken down here. There's a single chicken down here. So if we get a fire, then we do have a source of food. So I think what we're going to start to do is we're just going to continuously torture this chicken, just for, you know, the little bit of stuff it gives us. We'll take the bones and we'll start burying those and we'll go from there.
While we get started on killing this single chicken over and over again, let's talk about these wizards. These guys are level 9 and can hit a max hit of 4 against us, but they're our ticket out of this chunk. Not only are they related to 3 of our chunk tasks with their direct drops, they also drop all of the runes we need to take on the lesser demon upstairs and collect the loot from him. The first drop we really want is the staff, as it's going to be our best in slot melee weapon for a long time. And it'll also let us auto cast for when we start training magic. The blue wizard robe and the hat will be nice, as it'll give us more magic attack and defense bonuses. Finally, they drop a lot of different runes, but the most important ones for us will be the air, mind, water, chaos, nature, and law runes, which will let us cast wind strike, low alchemy, water bolt, and telegrab. The first 2 are what we'll use to train magic, and the second 2 are going to be used to take on the lesser demon upstairs. We'll come back to this once we're 33 magic, but for now, back to the chickens.
Let's see how these guys actually do against us. Can we come up here and level? Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. Woo! Go, 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 go. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so embarrassing. All right, well, I didn't expect him to max hit me 3 times in a row, but okay. All right, let's do our nice walk of shame back to our lovely starting chunk here. Let's pick up and bury my own bones and get back to the chickens.
Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to start Rune Mysteries, as it's fully achievable within the Wizard Tower chunk here in RuneScape 3. And we do that by talking to this person when she was standing over here, about 2 steps into the quest to go, that I was definitely recording and did not realize that I had never started nor unmuted the microphone. But we're going to do that because it's going to give us not only our best in slot weapon a step ago, this wizard mind spike, well, best in slot for now, but it's also going to give us some beginning magic and rune crafting experience, so that should help us with our long grinds ahead. So I will see you when we finish this quest. Alright, and just like that, we've finished Rune Mysteries, and that has given us some rune crafting levels and this magic lamp that we can use to get our magic level up. So now we have level 3 magic and level 4 runecrafting, so only a bunch more to go. So next things we gotta do is rune memories, which we can do by talking to the same person we just finished rune mysteries with. So let's go ahead and get that started. And there we go, we have completed Rune Memories. So that is both quests that we can fully complete. And that is great, because that gives us our best in slot magic gear. So let's do the last quest-related step that we can do, and that is to do step 1 of Imp Catcher. And just like that, we have completed step 1 of Imp Catcher. So another task completed. Alright, and this is where I have to admit something. So I had already done all of this before. In fact, we are currently on Wizardy Chunk. But where we actually are on RuneScape 3 is with Wizardy Chunk 3. You can't actually play the same account on RuneScape 3 and Old School at the same time. So this has been me faithfully recreating the quests and some of the steps that I'd already done on Wizardy Chunk 3 to do this. So here's me faithfully recreating some of more of the tasks that we've completed. So we had the chop oak logs. So we're doing that here to chop the oak logs. We have the craft the incense sticks from the oak logs, and then we also have the fletch a shield bow unstrung, an oak shield bow unstrung. So we'll do that really quick here in a flashback, and then we'll also show how far we've done on the runespan stuff. So we have the wizard, the master runecrafter top, skirt, and the boots. And that's cost a bit, and we also have the portal redirection as well. So, okay, back to Old School now. We are just murdering chickens left and right with the goal of getting to 10 base combat before we start attempting to do these wizards. As you saw earlier in this episode, we did get absolutely clapped by a wizard in 3 shots. It did not take him very long to just waste us. So we have been decimating this poor little chicken over and over and over and over and over again. And this is where we'll leave off for now. We'll pick back up in episode 2 with more chicken kicking and some runespan content. And if you're still here, thanks for checking this out. I'm still learning how to record and edit this content, so I really appreciate you sticking around to the end. Until next time.